Hi, welcome to King Motors. You've clicked the link to our 2017 Nissan Qashqai 1.5 DCI N Connecta. N Connecta is like 2 steps down from the highest possible spec. So this is quite a nicely spec'd little car, which I'll run through with you now, all that kind of stuff. Just a quick note on Qashqais, we're Qashqai specialists and we have been for the last sort of 6 years. So we're well into the 1200s in terms of numbers on this model Qashqai. So we know them backwards, we're a good place to buy it. Other than that, if you like this kind of content or you want to buy a car from us, ultimately as everything we have gets an ad like this, don't forget to subscribe. And finally, I'm just going to put the price here as to what you can finance this car for through us, should you choose to. Here we are driving the Qashqai, and as I said in the intro, it's quite a high spec car, this one. I think it's like 2 steps down from the highest available spec you can get in them. So it's a fine car, there's loads of spec and all that kind of stuff on it. And for us, we're up in the mid 1200s in terms of numbers on these things. So we've specialised in them for a very long time, about 6 years. There was times when we only had these in the yard. But yeah, it's a fine car. This is a really nice example of one as well. 52,000 miles on it, very tight, all the stuff you would expect. Hopefully you can hear in the background that there's no rattles or bangs or any of that kind of stuff, as you would expect from a car its age. Then onto what Qashqais are really. Qashqais, from our perspective, they're great, but they're a very unusual little car. They do a couple of things well that they shouldn't. They're a large car with a small engine that perform well, and they're good on fuel, and they really are. So all of those things couldn't happen a few years ago. Like there wasn't the kind of technology to make that exist. So these do it, and they do it well. And what they really give you is they give you the high driving experience of a 4x4 without all the downsides of a 4x4, which there are quite a few. 4x4s have a lot of weight to lug around in them that makes them quite uneconomical, but they're also very top heavy. So you basically have to change the way you drive the car. Your whole driving style must change to drive a 4x4 generally, where these drive very much just like a car. There will be no great learning curve in this car. You just get into it, drive it, and it feels like a car and everything. But spec wise, they're out the yin yang, and this is quite a high spec one. So this one here, we've reversing camera, front camera, 360 camera. Then we've full Bluetooth phone connectivity for the car. So that basically means that any Bluetooth device you have will play in the background, and so YouTube, any of that sort of stuff for kids, all play through the head unit. It has sat nav and stuff built in, but I don't need to show you that. Then it has electric retractable mirrors at the press of a button, fully electric windows, loads of driving aids in terms of like auto stop start, collision avoidance and lane guidance, all that kind of stuff. So a really fine car. So I suppose that's kind of enough about the car, I suppose. From there, I'll just move on to us. We were one of the very first ever second-hand dealers to be SIMI. Now we're an AA approved dealer on top of that, which means we can offer up to 12 months AA warranty, up to 24 months AA warranty on these cars, which is the best warranty you can get in Ireland, really. Everything else is kind of very much second place to it. And on top of that, we've a mountain of Google reviews and all that kind of stuff. So we're quite proud of our customer service. We're doing something right, So that's kind of it. I'll wrap the video up there, and I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch it. We appreciate you doing it, and hopefully it makes your decision to come and see us and see the car easier, as you know the type of people we are. So that's it. So as we say, hopefully we will see you soon. Thanks very much, and goodbye.